my name is Janae and I'm a Hofstra player from UNCW. We collect stories from across the community and tell them to students just like you. Everything you hear today is nonfiction, meaning that everything you hear is 100% true. But before I begin, I have a question for you. Does anyone here like cookies? I know I do. They have so many different flavors. What's your favorite flavor? Those all sound delicious. Do you want to know mine? My grandma makes them. She makes them with our super secret family recipe. Shh, don't tell anyone. She calls them my mama's cookies. Today, I will be telling you the story from my grandmother's perspective. First person, when she was a little girl way back in the 40s, when her grandmother taught her how to make the recipe. Do you want to hear her story? Great, here we go. Hey everyone, my name is Veronica, but most of my friends call me Ronnie for short, and I'm 8 years old. Today is my birthday, and guess what I'm doing? I'm going to my grandma's house. I love my grandma. She lets me do whatever I want. She has the fluffiest black cat named Kiko, and if I'm really good, she gives me 25 cents to run to the corner store to get candy. But do you know what makes my grandma the best? She makes the greatest cookies. They're so sweet and warm and probably taste like nothing you've ever had before. She calls them my mama's cookies, and when I was old enough, she's going to teach me how to make this super secret recipe. Well, I'm feeling pretty grown up today. I just turned 8, so I'm going to ask. I walked all the way up 4 blocks to her house, up the steps, and knocked on her door. Can you guys knock on her door with me? One more time. The door opened, and my grandma was standing there, arms open wide, as she said, "Happy birthday, baby," and gave me a huge hug. Can you guys hug yourself like my grandma hugged me? Open your arms real wide, and then wrap them around your body really tight and squeeze. Good. I told her thank you as I walked into her living room, where I was greeted by Kiko with the loudest purr. Can anyone make a purring sound? It's kind of like this. Purr like Kiko with me. Purr. You guys sound just like her. As I petted Kiko, I looked up at my grandma and said to her, "Please, Grandma, can you please teach me how to make the cookies now? I'm 8 years old and I know I can do it." She walked over to me, bent over, looked me square in the eyes, and said, "Oh, really now? Maybe you are ready to make the cookies. Get on in the kitchen, and I'll be in there in a minute." I popped up, sprinted into the kitchen. I was so excited. Now, before we began, my grandma said we needed to have ingredients put together and supplies before we started making the cookies. Can you guys help me remember them? Great. First, we needed a bowl. Can you guys make a big bowl with me? Put your arms together like this, make a huge circle. This is our bowl. Now, she then said we need to add flour, sugar, milk, butter, chocolate chips, and eggs. That's a lot of ingredients. That's 6 ingredients. Can you guys help me remember those? Flour, sugar, milk, butter, chocolate chips, and eggs. Very good. So, you gathered all those things. What do we need again? Flour, sugar, milk, butter, chocolate chips, and eggs. Good job, you guys. We grabbed all those things and put them in the bowl. Now, she told us we need to mix everything together. So I grabbed the big wooden spoon, stuck it in the middle of the bowl, wrapped my other hand around it, and mixed it with 2 hands. Stir, stir. Can you guys stir the dough with me? Stir, stir. Good job, you guys. I looked to my grandmother and asked her if we were missing anything. She looked at me and said, "Yes, Ronnie, we are missing something. We are missing the most important ingredient, baby. The secret family ingredient. Remember, Ronnie, this is only for our family to know. Pinky promised me that you won't tell anyone." I gave her my pinky, we interlocked them together, and I pulled really tight. Can you guys pinky promise with me? Grab your pinkies, wrap them together, and pull really tight. Good. After we were done mixing everything, we took the dough and rolled them into balls. Grandma said it was going to get kind of messy from here, but I didn't care. I was just so excited to be learning the recipe. Now, you guys want to help me roll out the balls of dough? Take it out of the bowl, put it in your hand, and roll, 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 and pat, 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 pat. Can you guys do that with me? Roll, 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 pat, 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 pat. Very good. Now, my grandma makes cookies for the entire neighborhood, so we rolled out over 100 balls of dough that day to share with the entire neighborhood because they love them that much. She heated the oven to 320 degrees because she still said I was still too young to touch the stove. She turned to me and said, "Now, remember, Ronnie, this is the secret family recipe, but even though you're not supposed to share how to make them with everyone else, you are allowed to share the cookies with others. Remember to be kind and honest at all times and to share the fruits of your labor." She gave me another big hug. Can everybody hug themselves? Good. And we put the rest of the cookies into the oven. We went back into the living room to watch cartoons while they baked. Over time, the house started to fill with the smell of cookies, and I knew they were almost done. Can you guys smell them with me? They smelled delicious. We went back into the kitchen, and my grandma put on her oven mitts and took the rest of the cookies and put them on top of the oven so that they would cool. As they were cooling, she said that we should go around the neighborhood and tell everyone that the cookies were almost ready and to come by. Moments later, the block was filled with people. Me and my grandma passed out every single cookie that day, and it was the best birthday ever because everyone celebrated with me. Best day ever. The end. So you guys, what do you think the moral of the story is? I think that the moral is sharing is caring, because even though it was a super secret recipe, it's okay to share the products if you want everyone to be happy. Well, thank you all for listening to my story, and I'll see you soon. Bye.